Now, one of the other strategies that we find is so important is just getting a lot of people into the shelter, because if you're going to place the seniors, you're going to place the special needs, the larger the pool of adopters that you're drawing in, the greater chance, in fact, the guarantee is that some of those people are going to be the right kind of people to take on an animal that has some additional challenges. So we're always trying to come up with something fun and new. Most of our posters that we create are just done by a staff member using a Microsoft template. These are pictures we took in the shelter, so it does not have to cost a lot of money. We tie into local events in our community. This is the Great Reno Balloon Race, and this poster and the button, they were created for free by a graphic artist in the community. We just asked, and they came up with this great design that didn't cost us a penny. We do Big Love Adoption Month every June. We've done it for the last 4 years, and the concept is to know the truly big love of an adopted pet, and it's worked really well for us the past 4 years. But we're going to be changing it up this July because things do get tired, and you need to do something new to get attention. Earlier, I think Lynn was quoting Barbara as saying that it's sort of like buying a couch. It's something you don't do all the time when you adopt a pet. And I think that was a great statement, and one of the things that I've often thought about is how what we do is really kind of similar to certain other industries. And if you look at the way people sell cars or mattresses, these are purchases that you don't do every day. In fact, you may only do them every few years or more. How do they market those things? They're in the paper every week, the car dealership and the furniture store, the mattress store, and they're running specials all the time. The reason is because these are investment purchases, and you're not going to acquire a new mattress every weekend. Neither do we want people to be doing that with pets, but they're out there all the time. Why? Because when you finally do want a new car, they want to be top of mind. And that's how we view it. We need to be top of mind in our community. We need to plant the seed of the idea that adopting a pet might be a cool, fun thing to do. And so we try to keep it out there all the time with some sort of different promotion. This is another one that a local graphic artist did for us for free when we told her our concept, Real House Pets of Washoe County. We find that humor really helps. The media love this image, and a lot of the local media ran it for free just because they liked it a lot. We brainstorm ideas. People ask, where do you get all the ideas? I actually have a whole adoption presentation that has many more ideas than I'm going to go over today, and I'd be thrilled if you get to see that at some point. I think it's on the Maddie's Fund site. But anyway, this is a postcard. We get these all the time from this person who hates us or hates animals or something, and they were complaining about our Super Bowl pet adoption promotion, and they saying how they can't believe how shamelessly we hijack all these holidays. What is next? Arbor Day? So we thought, Arbor Day. Well, dogs, trees. So we partnered with a local nursery, and they gave away a certificate. You got a free tree if you adopted a pet. We had pets at the nursery that day for adoption. And so ideas can come from absolutely anywhere, even your critics. We do furry speed dating at the shelter every year. I'm sure you all know what speed dating is. You meet someone and you're only there for a minute or two, and then you meet the next person. And so we do that, and it's the media loves it. They think it's very funny and fun, and so we get a lot of coverage out of doing that. We hosted an art show at the shelter, and it was a way to connect with a whole new group of folks in the community, artists. Artists often have an affinity for animals, and it was really a lot of fun, and created some really neat long-term relationships for us, as well as some adoptions. Another event, one of our favorites, is Safe Trick-or-Treating in the shelter. We do this every year. It's become a family routine for some people, and it's just a great thing. We dress the dogs up in costumes. You can see a couple of pit bulls here out there in their little costumes. It's a lot of fun, and fun is a big word in all this. Everybody would like to have a good time. Everybody would like to feel fulfilled. So if you can make pet adoption fun and fulfilling, which really, when you think about it, it sure ought to be, you'll go a long way towards attracting more people to your facility. As I said, we're always trying to come up with something new. So this year, one of our managers came up with the idea of a cat convention. So at the Atlantis Casino, we hosted a cat convention. That gal hugging the giant cat is a local radio celebrity. That was a special needs kitten that was adopted there. And the super thing about the cat convention, we had cat vendors, folks who sell all things cat toys, cat trees, cat anything. We had a book signing there from a cartoonist who lives in Reno. And it drew in a lot of the diehard cat people. So guess what? We were able to place a lot of senior cats, a lot of special needs cats, some grumpy cats, and it turned out to be a good event. So then we thought, well, if the cats would have a convention, the dogs would have a big party. And so we had the Doggy Palooza, and this we did at the shelter. And again, we were able to use it as an opportunity to share with people information about various breed characteristics. And really, you guys are welcome to borrow or use any of these ideas if it helps, if something you think would help in your community to save lives, all the better. And the Doggy Palooza, same thing. All the diehard dog people came out for this event, so we were able to place the dogs that are more challenging, the dogs that need a dog person to adopt them. A Home for the Holidays is a great national campaign. We participated in it every year, and every year it grows. Last year we did over 1,300 pet adoptions in 6 weeks. We have lots of events in the shelter around it. It's a charitable time of year, and this is one of the ads that we run for it in keeping with that sense of no pet left in the shelter for Christmas or whatever your holiday might be.